Right, hey guys, so today we're doing some unguided weapons practice in the F-18 Hornet in DCS World. I'm actually going to use this as a bit of a video just to talk about how I get practice in learning new aeroplanes. So, what are we doing? Unguided weapons practice on Nevada. Weapons 1, 2, 3, there are target groups. Waypoint 1 is marked with red, 2 with green, 3 with blue, 8 with waypoint, truck sets targets, your Hornets, load with low drag, high drag, clusters and rocket pods, and obviously the gun. We had to practice dropping bombs on things. Cool. So let's swing the HUD to AG mode. That makes sense. So a lot of this for me is just really getting the practice in of understanding how cluster bombs are on the center rails. So I've got CCIP drop. Well, I'm not really too sure when it comes to these. So yeah, I see some red smoke on the left there. Let's go practice. So yes, oh, there's a lovely, neat ring of trucks. Look at that. So I'm just going to drop the CBU into the centre of those. And we'll just see how this goes. So obviously a little bit too high still. Just roll over. Dive down and look for the pepper. As soon as I see the pepper, I'll hit them off. This doesn't have the greatest aerodynamic properties by the looks of things. There's the cross, pushing the nose down, pickle. And I damaged literally nothing. I am a terrible pilot. Right, let's swing to that. Okay, that is our rockets. I don't want to use rockets just yet. I'm going to use the 82s. And then we'll set the fuse. We'll use an electronic fuse. So that's manual fuse, that's electronic fuse. We've got instant, just for maximum damage. So this has really just been a way for me to, you know, so flights like this, when you're just throwing the plane around, so to speak, it really does actually have, you know, it helps you have the confidence to understand how the plane handles. And then you can do stuff like this, which I think just looks cool. And then you roll out, full power goes in, and then you pull the stick up. And you can, you know, the F-18, you can just throw it around at horrifically low level. I'm just going to remove the angle of attack, put it down in the brown, let the speed build, and rotate the nose back to itself. So the bomb's still showing as a dud, which is fine. So we need to go manual fuse, it can be a nose fuse for the mechanic fuse. No longer showing dud, and it's showing CCIP HUD for the bomb drop. I've gone a little distance away from where we were attacking. So I'll pop back up a little bit and we can go and try another attack. I'm not sure I'm already carrying one of each rocket pod. I don't believe I've already managed to do something silly. I do find this exceptionally good fun. I think I've flown airliners in flight sim for donkey's years, and you know, I've always played prepared mostly, and never really had a good combat flight sim. And then with obviously the free trials that came out for DCS, I thought actually, you know, and at the time I started watching the Grim Reaper's YouTube channel, so actually I'm enjoying this. You know, I should be doing this a bit more. So that's what's made me pick it back up, and now I've got, you know, I'm still learning the F-18. After that I've got the F-16 to learn, and after that I'll probably move on to something like the JF-17 or the Vegan. Well, actually the Tomcat would be a natural progression, I guess, but yeah. So we'll drop our first bomb. I'll go pickle, and then I'm going to go AP Barrow Else. And then I'm going to go. Oh, my bomb's already hit the ground apparently. And it hit actually exactly where we're aiming. So one of the things I'm doing here is aiming for things right in the middle. So I'm going to be using the autopilot. That's another thing I learned about. It's just a very basic autopilot where you've got altitude hold, heading select, barrow alt, and radio alt. I do actually want to test the radio out. That's one of the things I'll be doing towards the end of this video. Is using the radio out feature to see if we can actually do successful low-level flying on autopilot, where we just control roll, like the airplane control pitch. So we'll try and hit that one. Oh, booling. There. Bomb gone. And that was a direct hotel. It was a Delta Hotel, as they say. A direct hit. Cool. So REs, they're cluster bombs. That's the high drag variant of the 82. So again, we'll go for a... Actually tail fuse this one just for a bit of difference. And we'll go for a delay one, so we can do this as a low level bomb drop. And it's going to be CCIP only. Mode. So Y, man fuse nose. Oh, fair enough. So for some reason it doesn't like being a tail fuse configuration. And I'm also dropping the other bombs now just to give us some slightly better aerodynamics. Obviously way more targets than you can, conceivably destroy with the F-18. And for missions like this, I suppose it is better to have the unlimited ordnance. But actually, with the limited ordnance, it already puts you in that mindset of the way you've got to think to destroy things. I think we'll do guns next. Cool. What do we want to hit? That vehicle there. Pickle. I'm gone. It's interesting that went in low drag mode. So what did I do to make that? Oh. So this next one's going to drop with the drag. I mustn't, for some reason, actually managing to hit things with bombs. I normally can't do that very well. Cool. Let's pitch back up, go back around in and try again. Obviously, again, if this was the real world, we'd be doing things a lot differently, because we'd be being shot at. If you fly in a straight line whilst being shot at, you generally get shot at a lot better. There's our fires. I'm hoping to bring you guys some of the missions later down the line. I'm hoping to be doing the Dire Straits mission soon. Soon TM, I just need to master the jet a bit better before I do it. And master my ACM skills. Okay. Bomb gone. Again, this one's dropping low drag. Direct hit. Good arrows. Cool. So I guess we're going to be down to rockets and guns now. Got 14 rockets and all the gun ammo we could possibly need. So what I've done here is I've selected rockets and guns. So if I pull the trigger, it'll brute the gun. If I pull the, I'll hit the pickle, it'll fire rockets. Because Navy planes, yo. Basically, if you pull the trigger, you shoot the gun on a Navy plane. If you, and the gun is that cross above my W on the HUD. The round thing with the clock countdown is my ranging to target for dropping my bomb, for dropping my rocket, sorry. So, for example, we're still too far away in range for an accurate shot. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Altitude. Altitude.
He's out of that. Right, let's go kill him with a gun. So, I'm going to disable the rockets now. I'm just going to use gun for ground attack. So, I'm also going to hit that little button there, which gives us the radio altimeter in our altitude gauge on the HUD. Nose drops over because we're stalling basically at this point. There's the guy who's running away. He won't get away from us. No one gets away from us. Coward.
Altitude. Altitude.
And we got good hits, and he's on fire. Oh god, let's climb. Yeah, it's 10 feet off the deck. That's the point that you're about to start knocking stalls off the aeroplane. I can feel the ground effect there. That was strange. But again, stuff like that, you know. I don't know what the jet is going to do if I do extraordinarily dumb things with it. And there we go, destroyed a Gaz with a gun. Poor Gaz. Let's take these three here.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
Oh. Look at how we're actually crashing the angle attack of this thing. Extremely agile now. Phenomenal, really, for things like that. And we'll roll the wings back over to level. And fly away. But doing the the trashing the angle attack thing, just going stick full back, can actually have a good impact, a good thing. So, don't know if any of you shoot in the real world, but if you shoot with a shotgun and you're shooting something that's moving like a bird, you have to lead your target, obviously, because you know the target's not going to be there by the time your bullets get there. Very similar when you're shooting at aeroplanes. So if we can drastically change our direction and speed, then that it's a good thing, helping us survive and making sure we get the aeroplane home and we don't get shot. A very good book actually that discussed the tactics used by Apaches in Afghanistan was Hellfire by Ed Macy, where it was the actually the first British Army Hellfire deployed in anger. It was actually really fascinating to watch and read. And he just goes into the depth of basically how they evaded a Chilka gunner. First by changing their altitude, then the distance, then their speed. So, manoeuvres like that are completely lost in the real world. And stick back. 6. Good arrows. And we destroyed with the Gaz. So yeah, the cluster bombs, they are obviously more for use against, softer targets like people. But we can dig. How are we doing on the rocket front? We've got 8 rockets. So I'm just going to stick to the gun for the time being. So it was doing quite well for us. We popped up very steeply there. Unscrew my bottle of Coke. Let's go take that guy.
Pull up, pull up. Altitude.
And now that we're out of gun ammo now. We've still got 8 rockets left, but we're out of gun ammo. So we'll disable the gun. We should now have the CCIP point for the bit where we trash. And we're pulling what, 4.5 G this time? We're just bleeding all the airspeed off. So we have to point the nose up and just level her out and keep her stable. And that's done at what? Less than 500 feet? There's a swift directional change. Wait so you can see the whites of his eyes.
Altitude.
That's our gas. Yeah, I smashed through him. 3 rockets left. That red container. We'll wallop him next. But yeah, missions like this are really handy because, as well as being able to fiddle with the symbology is very similar across most aeroplanes. If you can fly 737, you can generally fly 777. Like, you can understand the avionic difference. You know what I mean? It's very similar in the aviation world. Oh, pardon me. So that's why I'm able to make a transition like this and understand, the concept of flying one of these. But yeah, and so but the reason I understand the concept of flying one of these is I learned the Harrier. So basically, just a US Marine Corps pilot at this stage. But hey. Obviously the finer points are a bit different, but you can, some things, if you push enough buttons, you'll figure it out. So let's dive down. Oh no, we said red content, didn't we? Okay, kaplunk, kaplunk. 2 good hits on target.
Altitude.
Let's do our fancy little manoeuvre there. Just so we look cool in the target area. And we've got 1 rocket left. No point taking our back to base with us, right? That container's still standing. Largely because I guess rockets, armor-piercing rockets wouldn't detonate on impact. They'd go straight through it. You can see I'm also doing this with that head tracking. And I'm using the my numpad. I've got one hand on the joystick and one hand on my numpad. Gives you an idea of how I'm doing this. Right. Last rocket en route. Send.
Altitude.
Boom.
Altitude.
Do 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 do. Yeah, good. Right, let's recover for our landing. What was that airfield over on the right there? That was Groom Lake. Area 51. Not bad. Let's recover and land at Area 51. See if if I was the devs for this, I would 100% put aliens there. Like, I'd put an Easter egg. Like, you'd have to destroy one of the buildings or something to see it, but that would be an Easter egg. I'm going to put my power back to next to 0. No recording. There we go. I have to do that. So yeah, we've got the runway. So I'm going to do my approach. So, weapons. Dispenser off. Flaps half. Gear down. Now you better watch my terrible landing in an F-18. By the way, let me just quickly do something here. I need to probably refly this full screenshot, but I can do that in due course. Alright, let's not let the nose drop too much. Well, we should stand on this runway. At first I didn't think we were in a position to, but we are.
Altitude.
Okay, come on, angles. Yeah. Whoa. Bit of a kick there from some sort of crosswind. They're using alien technology on us. What? $60, $50. I'm not going to land this the Navy way, I'm going to land it the airline way. Power off. Nose up. See how smooth that was? Speed brake extended. And wheel brake coming on. Oops. Turns out this isn't a runway. Well guys, whilst I get shot for landing a fighter jet at Area 51, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed today's little video. I thoroughly enjoyed it, actually. So I'm just going to swing the nose about. Get the nose wheel steering it to high. Use the S key as the standard keybind for. Get a bit of go-go juice on. Go, and now we can backtrack from here. So yeah, that is going to do it for today's little video. That looks so nice. Hopefully you did enjoy. If you did, hit the like button, subscribe to see more from me, and I'll see you in the next one. Let me do one more thing. You know what? Stuff it. Bye guys.